job here. Got 100 foot of hose on. We've got it chained off. Got an elbow right there chained off. That way we don't have any kinks or anything. And I've got a backup strap to my chain on there. So in case a link or the hook comes undone or something like that, I've got a backup on it. It's a ratchet strap actually on that. So yeah. All right, afternoon everybody. We've had a busy morning. We're running around. I didn't film my first job this morning, and then this one came up, so we're skedaddled over here. I've got a early morning tomorrow, so Jeff's gonna relieve me and I'm gonna go home. But set up in the road, short rig. Either turn it off or it die. Did it die or you kill it?
It died. I couldn't know. I had to reset that. And it finally started moving on me.
Yeah, it's probably, the battery's probably getting low.
You think so?
I was pumped all day yesterday with it today.
Well, let's go ahead and change it then.
You're listening to the
Well, we got that one of Foster's taken care of. That was a little tricky just because there wasn't anything that was going up.
Tie on to.
Hell, just 20 foot off the ground. So I just took that other elbow and chained it off to a steel leg up there. Worked fine. You know, you just never know how those are going to go. It's just a little nerve-wracking at first.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of a tug of war on the bash design. He was wanting to engineer. Couldn't change it unless we talked to the engineer bash design, and I've got them to up it up another sack of cement, which they needed that anyway. It pumped just fine.
All right, we'll set it up here. Day. You're gonna get some wind noise. I apologize for it. I can't help that. I think it's right around the corner here. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Asked him about the washout. I think it's just right around the corner. But yeah, been a busy day. Had to get. I wanted to help Foster. I think Foster would have been perfectly fine on that job, but I wanted to help him on that one. And those can get tricky sometimes, so I don't want to put him in a situation where he doesn't feel comfortable making a decision like that on how to get up there and do that second or third story. I mean, he just did one the other day, him and Bill did, so. But like I said, I think he'd been perfectly fine, but you know, I also felt like I needed to be there, so that's what we did. And then Bill pumped, he started at 5 a.m. this morning, pumped 200 yards on it, and he came over here and got this started, and then I relieved him because he's got 3:30 mud in the morning. And so I want him to get plenty of rest before his for that next job. So got over here and got him helped out. Chris popped another one down in Fort Worth. I talked to him, he's in good shape. He went to go wash out just a little bit ago, so that job went fine. So yeah, been a great day. I'll take it. We got pretty good size old house right here now. We got a lot of, I think that is 60 yards there. And something like that, 60 yards. There's at least that much or not more that's going to go into this one. So there's another truck just coming around the corner back up there. But I'm really surprised that they've got 4 guys here. They got their work cut out for them, I guarantee it. Good old MBR, the man that started that company. I was around him in my earlier years in the concrete when I was finishing concrete and stuff. And you talking about a very nice guy, just a Superman. And I'll tell you, they don't make many like him. He was a character also, so his legacy lives on, that's for sure. He was one of those guys that, I'm talking about a man named Paul Nelson. He's one of those guys, he could, I guess he could remember our names, but he always had nicknames for us, and he's always fun ones. And he'd drive a truck himself, and he'd bring the mud to us, and he would give you $100 bill for lunch if he backed up and didn't have to stop his drum. And we did our darndest to keep that from happening. So, what do you say, buddy? Doing all right?
It's a beautiful day in paradise.
Hey, we're on the right side of the ground.
Tell me about it. For 48 years now.
That's good.
Hey,
I ain't far behind you.
I've been doing something good.
Yeah. We don't like a hole. I hope he probably need about, what, 9 yards for this? I think he got 10 orders, so we ought to have enough. Let's go get our ball and bucket ready. Well, we're fixing to finish up the home stretch here. They're grading that down now, screeding it, blading it, however you want to call it. We always call it screeding it. Some guys call it blading it. Sometimes, just for better terms, I say grade it down, because it is a finished grade once they do have it bladed off and ready to be floated and starting to get worked. But I sure feel for these boys. They had some guys didn't show up. Good thing it's not warm, or yeah, not warm. They'd be in a pickle. And it's getting later in the day too. They're gonna have a late evening out here. Yeah, let's pull a sponge back. Get it stuffed in here. I put about 3 gallons of water in front of it. Get that right there. Take our remote. We're gonna put it, make sure it's in reverse. Slow it down just a touch. Give it just a little bit of RPMs, not much. Here we go. Nice and slow. You can see how shiny that metal is. Alright, while that's doing that, we're going to put our reducer back on. I can hear it moving. That's a positive. That's a plus. You always want to hear it moving. Hearing some echoes. All right, hear these echoes? That tells me it's back. So, all right, we're gonna get things folded up and holler back at you. Well, we'll get our outriggers in and go get the wash pit. one public service announcement. Guys, when you use these washout pits, knock your piles down if you can. I mean, I've got in the washout pits to not be able to get to them because of several mounds like this. It doesn't take much effort. Just knock them down. That way your fellow pumpers can get in here and get their equipment washed out. So we'd appreciate it. But you can see that you get several of these mounds like this piled up in these washout pits, and it just keeps going further and further and further. Next thing you know, your washout water's in the street. The builder's pissed off because there's water, concrete or cement water running down the street, staining everything up. And it just keeps things a lot cleaner and easy. It makes it easy on everybody, including yourself. So if everybody would do it, it'd be awesome. So just take the time. It didn't take 2 minutes to knock them down and get it ready for the next guy. Okay, we're buttoned up. Sun's setting in the west. It's been a long day, but golly, for November, this is awesome weather for Texas. So hopefully we can keep this streak going. I wouldn't mind a little rain every now and then, but you know, it's nice. It's a nice evening. Maybe I'll get home in time to be able to have a light adult beverage and enjoy the rest of the evening and get ready for tomorrow. That's right. So thank y'all for watching. Appreciate your time that y'all put in and for watching our videos and comment things like that. If you hadn't subscribed, boy, we are, I mean, this time last year we were approaching 1,000 subscribers. I mean, say that, 1,000 subscribers. This time last year we were getting pretty close. This year, oh my god, thank y'all so much. We are approaching 10,000 subscribers. So that's pretty spectacular for this little channel and our group of guys. It's amazing. So thank y'all for watching, subscribing and sharing. If you hadn't subscribed, just reach over and hit that little red button and give us a big old subscribe. It would just mean the world to us to, you know, just get us there, get us that 10,000 subscribers. Uh-oh, here come the fire trucks. Somebody's in a bind somewhere. Say a little prayer for them. Hopefully they'll get taken care of. All right, y'all have a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.